now. Fortunately, we can be on Facebook for technical reasons. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning from wherever you are listening to us or watching us. This is the Vintage Talkshow with the Faj and friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm your anchor for today. My name is Femi Akintunde-Johnson. My friends call me Faj. And I have my BB with me. My ladies are here. Good morning, Osifowora Ogundadegbe. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. Good morning to everybody. Welcome. Good morning to all our listeners, friends, family of Vintage Talkshow. We are welcoming you. Good morning.
Good morning. No special international editing today.
No,
Okay, okay. She's also over there, smiling stylishly. Good morning, Molara Famuyiwa. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Fudge. Good morning, Lagos. Welcome to another edition of the Vintage Talkshow.
Yes, yes, as usual on the Vintage Talk Show, we'll continue to shine light on that question so far. So we kick off with the first quote, or the quote for the week. What do we have for you? It says, he who is destined for power does not have to fight for it. It's an Ugandan saying. We also have it here. He who is destined for power does not have to fight for it. But this saying does not take into consideration the Nigerian politicians. You get the body fight, whether they're destined for it or not, they fight, fight, all kinds of fighting. They do. Even ultimate prize for the token. Uh, what is the wise saying? Okay, so moving on to fact checking and knowledge boosters. We say you might have heard or read stuff like, did you know that human beings share up to 98 or 99% of their DNA with chimpanzees?
hey,
Is a, it's not a, what did the fact checker say? He said, hey, what did the fact checker say? He said, that's mostly true. It's
wow.
mostly true. But it is meant to be tricky. Scientists say that our protein coding genes are almost identical. That's about 98.5 to 99% with the genes. Yet, when you count all the other bits of DNA and all that, it's closer to 96%. And yes, that's a very tiny difference. It makes us stand upright. That's what makes us stand upright, speak languages, and build cities. It's proof that humans and chimps share a common ancestor. Not that we came from chimps, but that we are distant cousins on the same evolutionary tree. Amalala, how do you feel like you are cousins?
I follow I follow a guy on Twitter. He speaks about animals. And there was a day he bought chimpanzee nails. It looks more like a human fingernail.
Yeah, they're gestures, movements, body movements, and all that. Yeah, it's they're though they are distant, they're
Very surprising.
oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's for that. That's for that. Okay, let's take a short break. We come back. Here is something we need to insert. Uh,
Are we offline now?
The what? No, we're on. We
Are
are
we
playing a commercial.
okay? I can hear my feedback when I talk.
On your.
I can hear a feedback and echo to my voice.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I put on the sound in the studio. Is it better now?
Oh, okay. Okay. Eh, I can still hear, but I think it's a little better.
Okay. We're back. And we would like to test the dish this morning. While we can see and hear Omolara online, I think we should just take, we should go straight to entertainment news so that we don't have network issues and all that. Omolara, I hope you are ready for us.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
All right.
while we're trying to, if you are ready, please go ahead. Okay, please, before
Okay.
you do, the the gentleman just come in. Good morning. This morning, the one and only Tokunbo Ojekunle. I don't want to say Olu Tokunbo.
Good
Olusegun Ojekunle.
Fudge, I'm going to find you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Nigeria. Good morning, viewers, and welcome. I'm just worried. Is my audio, am I audible enough?
Very clear.
Okay.
Very clear.
Because there is a hall back from your studio, but it's fine.
Yes, Momolara also complained about that. We're using
Yeah.
a support usual device because the usual device kaput a minute ago. So
Okay.
we have to what do you call it? We have to adjust and use some other style. So please bear with us and try and listen.
It's
Okay,
okay.
we're
As
just
long as
about to
it's
start.
good.
Yes, we're
Oh,
just about to start
really?
entertainment with Momolara. We have before you came, we discussed about our cousins, the chimps, that we are 96 to 98% related by our DNA with the chimpanzees, and that though we do not come from the same, family, but we are distant.
That's very correct. Quite correct. Oh my. But it is well. Evolution
There
pattern
is
and stuff. Yeah.
yes, we are on the same evolutionary tree. God help us.
Evolutionary. Yeah.
Okay.
Omalara,
Yeah,
good
yeah, able
morning.
to
Yeah.
speak. Good. Yeah, yeah. He says that back. Okay, so Molara, let's start with you.
Mama Rainbow marks 83rd birthday, 60 years on stage. Veteran actress and Yoruba film lead Idowu Philip, fondly called Mama Rainbow, has celebrated her 83rd birthday and 60 years on stage. Sharing her gratitude on Instagram, she thanked God, her family and fans for their support through 6 decades in film and theatre. She describes her son and manager Femi as a pillar and daily joy, while appreciating colleagues and loyal fans who kept her legacy alive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Interestingly, her husband is also called Femi Philip. I remember
Yeah.
I did a story on a long time ago. Congratulations, 83.
Incredible.
This 70.
Mama, Mama.
they're
Ah,
still the foremost stretch ones we have.
83. Wow. 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 In this country,
Yeah, such a rare grace.
all we can say is congratulations, madam, Mama Rainbow, and may your rainbow continue to sparkle and
Amen.
spring forth.
Amen.
All the best. Over the
Amen.
30th and furthermore. Okay.
You know,
Yes,
there's
let's
a
move on.
difference between Mama Rainbow and Mama Rainbow.
Come again.
There's a difference between Mama Rainbow and Mama Rainbow.
Of course, of course. Of course.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say Mama Rainbow.
Mama
You
Rainbow,
know,
Mama,
yeah.
in fact, there is third one. Mama Rainbow. You rub it together.
Mama
Mama
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Is that,
Mama Rainbow.
you know, then the lyrics say Mama Rainbow.
Mama
Mama
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Exactly.
Anyway, any compliment you you will receive. Great woman. Very, very, very strong woman. Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm. Very.
To work in this industry, you have to be strong. Okay. Yes, move on, Molara.
Davido announces Nigerian leg of five tour. After this megastar Davido has announced that his first tour will hit five Nigerian cities, Uyo, Yola, Enugu, Ibadan, and Lagos, between October 26 and December 25. Fresh from a sold-out North American tour, he said, performing at home makes this edition personal and for the culture, featuring songs from his Grammy-nominated album, Timeless.
Hmm. Well, good luck to him
Good
and all
luck.
his fans. So just be careful there. Make sure that security and other logistics are tight so that you don't
Mm-hmm.
hear of every story. Do it for culture, do it with sense and with understanding and competence. So that there will be no fall back your legacy or your trajectory. You know, with all these party goers, all these young japs, they don't care about some of these things. They come, they do anything they like, take anything they like, and say anything they like. You know, so we pray that anything they don't like don't happen to them, and that all will be well.
Amen.
If you get what I'm yeah, let's, let's move on, Molara.
BB Niger's fate. Tokunbo. BB Niger's fate joins NGO to feed vulnerable families. Former Big Brother Naija housemate Faith Adewale has partnered with the Lagos Food Bank Initiative to feed vulnerable families in the city. The outreach under the Ashnom Plan program provides food and medical support to malnourished children. Faith, who once took a 5 million naira loan to join BBN Season 10, says giving back is now his life's focus.
I don't know if it's the one doing the recent one that some Lagos state government official task force or something harassed her and
No, not a female person.
offered the male. Okay, this one is a female one. Okay, I think we'll get to that. It's good. It comes from a good heart to help the needy and those who are vulnerable at this time. So all we can do is help one another. Mara is infected with this cough. Okay.
Sorry.
Um, and all we can do is just be help to one another. Stretch your hands to help those who are less privileged in this time, in this difficult time. So we thank Faith, right?
Yes,
For helping out. and others too. Do that. God loves a cheerful giver, especially to those who cannot pay you back or cannot repay you. Yeah, he helps. Yes, let's move on. Because he has dropped off. Maybe join us later. Okay, next one. Yeah. Well, next one.
Sarah Martins alleges harassment by Lagos Task Force. Actress Sarah Martins has accused thick against industry officials of harassing her while she cooked for charity on a Lagos street. Visibly in pain from a burn to her hand, she claimed her equipment was seized during the scuffle. The Lagos state government later confirmed the incident, saying it was part of an ongoing sanitation drive.
Mm, yeah, they should do it with more sense and how will I call it, and more compassion. It's trying to help the poor. Okay, she must have infringed on some regulation of what have you. Be compassionate about it. Why, why, why should they scuffle and see such that she will have a bond, she will be burnt or anything like that? You know, but apparently the government recapitulated and then I think I saw something about being given 20 million or 10 million or
Yeah,
some amount
yes,
like that.
she Tinubu gave her money later before.
Okay,
Now I think
talk
she has
again.
they opened a new shop or so, a new place for her where she can do the cooking.
Okay, instead of going public and all that. Yeah, yeah, trying to
Yeah.
save and help and trust Nigerians now. People will start cooking anything anyhow now. Looking for their own like this. They start looking for if you don't want to eat, you must eat by force. You know. So
It's
okay.
happening already, but I saw another one in Ibadan too, making amala with her husband on the sharing it to people.
It's good. Let this go around. Let people, let the poor eat. Let the poor breathe and eat, and then let the benefactor get ready whatever he wants to get, either from God or from man. But we thank for helping out the lady and healing her wounds and all that. Okay. Do we still have more from you?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sacha completes 24-hour makeup record attempt. Reality star and entrepreneur Tasha Akide has completed a 24-hour Guinness World Record attempt for the most makeovers in a day, finishing 145 transformations at the Tasha Beauty Festival in Lagos. Celebrities including Alex Unusual and Toke Makinwa turned up to cheer her on. She now awaits official confirmation from Guinness World Records.
Okay.
Congrats to her.
Okay. Say this congrats.
I observed something that our ladies are now the ones that are in charge of this world record breakers. And Tata and Idabasi are both from South
South.
region, and their timing is almost in sync because India got our own record on September 12th, and October 12th is also Tasha's own, so it's kind of in a way,
Okay.
yes, in
You
sync,
see.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. You can see computer people, even computers are calculating and configuring this question angle. Congratulations to her. I understand legal tourism were involved with the project. Congratulations all around. And we see the confirmation. Did they give them money for getting more record? Did they
No,
pay
I
them or
don't think
something?
so.
Just the
Just a
fame of it.
recognition, yeah.
Okay, so madam, we're waiting for your, is it your last story?
Yes, please.
Or to know? Okay, great.
Inyanya urges empathy for struggling male celebrities. Singer Iyanya has called for greater compassion towards celebrities, noting that fame often conceals deep emotional struggles. In a post on X, he said, male stars in a particular face pressure to appear strong and avoid seeking help. Celebs are human too, he wrote, urging fans to see beyond the glamour to the human behind the brand.
It is true. It is true. Like footballers, artists, musicians, or singers are like footballers. Their lifespan, professionally speaking, is quite short. You know, and some when you see people like KFA, OK, uh, SCN before he died, Onyeka before she died, those who have longer careers, it's usually not common. Not that common. Like you have Shino Peters now, you have some other, mostly, some just one hit wonder, some two hit wonder, some four hits and all that, and that's the end. Maybe some will last 1 year, some less. It's while some will be having back to back hits and all that for like 5, 6 years, but you see, there's a span, and within that span, they are hailed, they're celebrated all over the world. Then kaput. You don't hear about them again because
Yeah.
there's less music, less noise. So Mr. T is back. Trying to. Oh, okay. So it's important that we recognize them and appreciate them, even in their moments of when they're wintering, when they're down, they're beat. The music is no longer appealing, or the Jews is not coming as we used to. I wish you will respect their space, respect what they have done for us. And let's be kind towards them. Okay, okay. Thanks, Gamora. We'll come back, Mr. T. Yeah, thank God you're back. We'll take a short break and come back. I have been firing on four programs. We'll join you on the other side. Thank you very much, Omolara. Coming you.
Thank you.
My apologies, Fudge.
And network, Abby.
Yeah, my central Wi-Fi suddenly started misbehaving. It went off completely, and then to shift to Airtel was wahala. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I just don't like this frame. I don't know if it's okay.
It's good.
It's okay, Abby. I can manage it.
It's good. It's good. I don't see. It's better than last week.
Joe,
You
last week long.
I can get across to you. It's okay, very okay.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes,
Please, I need to be because of my voice. I want to, I need to be excused.
yeah. You talk
Okay,
with
your
your voice.
voice. Sorry. Kiluche, sorry.
Thank you.
Take honey and lime. Honey and lime.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Some hot water with it. You sip. Don't drink it warm. That's sipping. Bele.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
This whole back fudge must have something to do with it for it a little.
Mm.
It's bad.
The output here is very clear. No discussion.
Yeah, when it hits back here. Ah, ah. It's like really want to crash.
Yeah.
Back, yeah, yeah. But it's fine.
We're expecting that will be around 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. Yeah, for his clinic.
Yes, yes, we're doing something called Appreciation Day. The
Mm.
maybe you are not you may not be part of it yet, but it was 70-year-old and above. I don't
He
think you
called
are
me.
part of that. Okay,
He
but
called me,
what that
but
would be involved?
he actually called me to discuss about it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I said fine, but I didn't hear from him after that. But it's fine.
It's fine. I think it's on Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday, yeah. Please soften me.
Okay. The last song you heard there was by CK. Love Wanting Tea remix. You remember the lady that sang that from Samuel T.
Love
Took
Washington.
it to, yes, she took it to another level. And then CK took it to one of the greatest Afrobeat songs,
Okay.
recognized by the global, what's it called? I've forgotten the presentation now. Uh, Rolling Stone, yes, Rolling Stone. That's like typical list of Nigerian beats of all time. I mean, it was recognized. It features Joe Boy and Kwame Eugene. Uh, I hope um, I hope Nelly Uchendu got not only the praise of the thanks, but some, keke as to say. Okay, we are back. So entertainment news part two, as delivered by AC Fair and Ogundadegbe. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Bayo Alawiye unveils Fuji Rise reality show. Actor and producer Bayo Alawiye is launching Fuji Rise, a new reality show dedicated to celebrating and promoting Fuji music. Speaking at a press briefing, Alawiye said the show aims to spotlight Fuji's cultural depth and make it accessible to all Nigerians. The winner will receive 5 million naira, a recording deal, and other rewards, with filming set in Ibadan, the outland of Fuji music. The show will air weekly for 14 weeks, directed by Akintunde-Johnson.
That's nice.
Well
That's
thought,
nice.
very, very lovely concept, lovely idea.
Mr. C, what do they mean by Ibadan being the heartland of Fuji? Why do you think they said that? Is it because Barista is from Ibadan? Is Mr. C there?
Fudge,
Hello, Mr. C.
my contributions on this first segment will be far and in between because the audio is not reaching me properly. Not at all. It's not a fault. I think there's something technical about it. It's not
Okay.
sharp, and then everything I say is just digging back in my head.
Yeah, okay. Well, I hope by next week we'll have sorted that out.
Yeah,
If you can hear me, I
but
wanted your
I
input
keep,
on
keep trying.
what you said from the first story that Ibadan is the heartland of Fuji music, which is why this Fuji Rise is opening there. So I was thinking, was it because the undisputed founder, creator of Fuji music, Sikura Inde Barista, hailed from Ibadan? Is that why it is so?
Yes, I think so, Fudge. You can't dispute the fact that as soon as he launched his style, there were so many mushroom groups. My apologies for using mushroom. It now became a sound that was synonymous with Ibadan. Yeah, I think it's quite right. Yes, it actually struck me when I thought I heard that. I wasn't sure if that was what I heard, but I think she's right. Ibadan is the language, the style, the dancing steps as well. Yeah, takes you back to the roots of Ibadan.
Okay, okay. We'll leave the. There's no controversy. We'll leave the discussion to another day.
Mm.
Uh, it is what's next?
Allow Lagos break silence on showroom demolition. Influencer and luxury car dealer Ola of Lagos has reacted to demolition of his new car showroom by the Lagos State government. Despite heavy financial loss, he remained upbeat, sharing on Instagram that OL autos would return bigger and better. Ola, whose real name is Waris Akinwande, assured followers that his brand remains strong and his dream for the business is far from over.
Well, congratulations to so his survivalist. Is there's so much politics going on about this demolition and all that. So uh, I think the courts and the public space will determine who's right and who's not. All the best for Ola to make it to rebound in the business. Okay, let's move on.
Nathaniel Bassey shares painful family testimony.
Hmm.
Gospel minister Nathaniel Bassey has revealed his wife's heartbreaking experience of 5 miscarriages, including an ectopic pregnancy, during his leadership of the ongoing Hallelujah Challenge. Speaking during one of the midnight sessions, he recalled leading worship while his wife was hospitalized, yet choosing to praise God through the pain. Bassey said the ordeal deepened his faith, reminding believers that God's promise remain true even in trials.
Hmm. Was
Oh, I missed out on that.
yeah, Nathaniel Bassey, the exponent of Hallelujah
Challenge.
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 He's been doing Papa.
Yes.
I said while he was celebrating exalting God. He was facing very serious challenges at home. His
Mm.
wife miscarried. Carried it 5 times. Did you say?
Yes, yes,
Five
family
times.
carried.
Five miscarriages.
Five times.
And then there's Ethiopian, ectopic. I
Pregnant.
beg your pardon. I think that's pregnancy going to the fallopian
I think
tube.
outside of
That's
the
from the womb. That's a very strong
Outside. Yeah, outside.
ectopic pregnant. Wow.
Oh.
And yet, despite of all that, he continued praising God. God will come through for him.
Yeah.
You can't
Amen.
serve God
Yeah.
and become destitute or be abandoned. It says there's a it's smoother in Yoruba. It's almost in Mama Shalani. That's my mom. I want to tell you, I want you Shalani.
Mm-hmm.
Something will happen for those who love God or who fear God. You know, we pray for the family that there
Mm-hmm.
will be a turnaround, that they will celebrate happily.
By His grace. Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, keep strong, my brother. It shall end well.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen. I say amen to that.
Faith Ensure shares near death story. After Faith Ensure has shared a testimony about a team member who narrowly escaped death. According to Faith post on X, the woman returned home exhausted after a trip, only to find her bedroom window shattered and a bullet in the floor.
Hmm.
Fired while she slept. Faith wrote, only God could have granted her peaceful sleep when danger was near. Every day is a blessing.
Ah, that kind of sleep now. Wow. Now, wow. Eh? Wow. We thank God. Oh.
Thank God.
You just wake up, you see shattered glass and a bullet on the floor. Straight bullet. And she slept through all that. Wow. Wow.
Only
I
God.
saw the, is Mr. T still there? I saw
Yes,
the,
yes.
a video, is it a story, a short story of a child, about 2, 3 years old. Bullet
Mm.
fell in. The bullet fell into the house. And she barely had a scratch on her chest, just on the right side of one side of her chest.
Mm.
It's like a bruise. If you see the size of the bullet that they showed in the photograph, it was terrible.
Mm.
You know how because they are chasing some criminals and they fired. You can't. I don't know how security would do this. In a populated area, you're firing live ammunition. You know, live ammunition out of the leg of the criminal to the bedroom of another house of. Oh my
This the way they do it these days, Fudge, is not different from the clashes we've had in the past, where all of a sudden there is accident. They call it accidental discharge. You know,
Mhm.
and I've always wondered what's so accidental about that. You are holding the gun, and you must have done something to it, to have released the bullet. But we thank God. We just thank God because it's a slight, very lucky escape, as I'll say.
Very, 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 very. Okay. Do we see more?
Yes, one more.
Okay, one more. Just let me introduce the lucky entrant. Just came in. Good morning. This morning, Bosun Osifowora,
Good
our
morning,
legal
Mr.
expert and social advocate. Good
Good
morning.
Morning,
morning.
Bosun.
Good morning, Uncle Fad. Good morning, Uncle C. Good morning,
Good
Miss
morning.
Smith. Good to be here.
Good morning. And your diplomacy has resumed. I hope you're okay. Mm,
Very okay.
okay. We will, we will, we will exchange notes next week. Mm, you're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's say the last. Let's move.
Fans honor Rico Suave, 3 years on. Fans and
Mm,
management of the late Big Brother Niger star and singer Rico Suave have marked the third anniversary of his passing. Rico, known for his Trump personality during the 2018 double Wahala season, died in a car crash 13 October 2022 at the age 29. In the actor's post, Tim wrote, remember not just a battle, but the life he lived and the love he gave.
Rico. Is that not the Tanzanian?
No, he's a Nigerian.
Oh, the Nigerian. I can't recollect. Well, well, the important thing is that he died so young. 29. Wow. An accident.
Yes.
Well, we continue to console the family who lost behind and his friends and I don't like
Yeah, you can tell fans and lovers and fans of this that he used to play some
mm,
Femi
mm,
was part of that family. And
yeah,
also the ex-housemate brother
and their fans.
and yes.
Mm. Ah, on that note, we have come to the end of entertainment news as sponsored by Sinclair and Omolola Family. Thank you so much. See you next Abby. Let's take a short
Yes,
break
sir.
and listen to Mwa Mwa Baby. It's a solid star production of presentation featuring Two-Face. It should be interesting.
Oh, very good.
Hi, Mr. Alex.
Hey, what was it? Fudge.
Oh,
Alex.
sir, Alex,
Alex, how is it?
I don't know whether it's into spare parts now or into. I don't know. It's always something. It's always something. It's always something. Dude.
Oh my God.
I'll check it. He will drop ideas that we will discuss. Then he will disappear. Oh my.
Yeah, but, oh my God.
I want to sit in. There's one story I want to yap you for not getting, so that we can discuss it. You know the man's name. All my stories here are not reflecting. I don't understand. Though. Please, can you send? Can you send that Niger trend? Send it to Isife, so I can use her phone to. I hope you're not going now.
No, no, I'm sure.
Okay, please send it to Isife so I can. Please take it as priority. All this is so
How's my
weird.
learner colleague? She's not coming today.
You know, she's alternate
Off.
presenter. That's
Oh.
one week off. So,
Alternate
when I want
presenter.
if I want to make any choice, say, no, we have agreed. Though. It is fortnightly. I said, okay, don't worry.
To wake
So,
up early, no, it's hard.
it's very hard. Though. It's very
Especially on
hard.
a weekend.
On the
Yeah.
weekend, yes.
And she's always sleeping late. Do one thing or the other, another. Have you sent it? Please, let me open it. Thank you. I didn't know what happened to
This
my.
this audio, I'm not enjoying this session at all.
There's an
Yeah.
echo.
Ah, that's what I've been
It popped
battling with.
up. Immediately, I switched to StreamYard in the studio. The thing just brrrr, bam, it just shut down. So I have to
Hey.
make do with using the telephone. So when I
Oh.
connected
Okay.
to the Bluetooth, that intersection is where the problem is. I don't want to touch it so that it doesn't scatter the whole thing.
No, the studio thing. Yeah.
Okay, we'll start the Niger
You
trend
lady.
shortly. Then the guest will come in at 8 o'clock. We'll take him for 10, 12 minutes. Then we'll resume our talk. Inú lè bí o. Àwọn fún yẹn o. Let me open this one. Okay. Okay. We are virtually complete. Bosun is here. Mr. T is here. Hopefully, Akin will join us. Alex is wall. Wherever you are, they are listening to us. Yeah, just help us tell him that we know he's doing all over the place. If you remember, if you remember his podcast, you want to hear him once in a while. You know, even as he goes around doing his business. You know, in this country now, you have to do like 4 months to keep what you are speaking together. I don't blame anyone. Okay. So we are going on. Like I said, yes, you can join us now. The number to call is 0913 697 3485. You can share your comments. You can watch us on YouTube. Facebook is also available this morning. So you can call us 0913 697 3485. We are going to Niger. Sending news. Trending news. Okay. Open it for organized. Okay. This is will deputize today for us on. But I need to know what you want to read. Let me see. Okay. Let's start with yes, this amnesty. Mm.
Amnesty International images mass pardon. Amnesty International has called on President Bola Tinubu to reconsider recent presidential pardons granted to convicted persons, including some accused of human rights violations. The rights group said the move prioritizes offenders over victims and undermines justice and accountability. One that sought pardon would weaken the rule of law and entrench impunity. Last week, Tinubu approved clemency for 175 persons, among them nationalist Abbas Macaulay and former FCC minister General Mamman Baksa. Amnesty said the government must focus on truth and reparation for victims, not political convenience.
Okay. That's another story that came out yesterday as a fallout of this amnesty. There's, they are claiming some junior officers of the prerogative committee have inserted some names, some known criminals, killers of security officials, you know, all kinds of, EFCC, I mean, reportedly, and NDLEA and some security agencies have raised their, Esther, it can't work like that. Oh. They are convicted individuals, kidnappers, drug offenders, I mean, drug barons and all sorts. Their names have entered this place. They can't. So there's going to be some kind of review. There's so much groundswell of opposition to the so much outrage, objections, and all that, even from government agencies. So when you see some names, they showed one guy that was that's support. I mean, allegedly suspected of having kidnapped rings all most of the southeast, south, and some part of North Central, and his name is on the
Hmm.
list more. So we
For
say,
amnesty.
they thank God that at least somebody has been released. But why would you insert names of convicted criminals? It's not as if they are remorseful. They get out of that place, they go straight into this business again. And then the standard issue, the lady her husband and all. That's another pestering so. I know. I don't know how you guys see this prerogative of mercy. I don't know.
Okay. If I can speak from the legal point of view, one, it's a process that is known to law, and it's practiced worldwide.
Mm.
Now, so it's nothing has been done outside the law. And also another thing we have to look at is that the advisory committee comprises of individuals and even institutions.
Mm-hmm.
That's even the EFCC and the NDLEA. They are on this same advisory committee. They have representation and representatives there. So it's a normal thing that happens in every society. Now, but the second part is that this list, in as much as is the president that is the final point,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how to put this in English, but in Yoruba they say Oruko Balo Roko.
Yeah,
Everything rises and falls on the president.
the president. Yeah.
It's obvious that some names were inserted. The president may not know these people because his own is to sign. Expectedly, they must have scrutinized. He expects the advisory committee and all the necessary points to have vetted this thing and then submitted them to him. He can do the personal scrutiny. But
Mm-hmm.
along the way, there are some names that should not be on that list. Now, what we don't know is that whether the president can now reverse some of those things because of the public outcry, because the signal that it is sending is not palatable. Let me just end there.
Hmm.
To give you an update, to give you an update, the Attorney General Latif Fagbemi confirmed that the list is still under review and that fortunately no inmate has been released, stressing that the government will ensure due process and fairness. That they can, I mean, obviously they're going to still scrutinize and find out.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, they should find out the goat head that put those names in. That was not part of what they
Yes,
discussed because some of these names were very strange to them. Like you said, they were part of the committee and they never saw those things. Suddenly, those
exactly.
names are not, so they need to find out those they say low level officers. They are the what they call them. What do they call them in this Yoruba something? Kìnìkan tó wà ní tó ń jẹ́ pọ̀ ní jẹ́ pọ̀ ló wà.
Kokoro.
They are the
But you know what I think? I think you both said it. You both said it all. I only would have wished that they took a better scrutiny of the process because it's a big disgrace. It is a letdown. Very, very, as Bosun said, unpalatable. Even to the heirs too. I mean, it's so bad. Now you are not going to go back and review the list, remove those, and put new ones. Oh, I don't understand it. It's just not right.
They don't
The
have to
guy
put
with
new
the
ones.
he was mischievous. He was mischievous.
They need to take some names down, or else this administration is going to be wrongly painted.
mm, well,
Hmm.
that's very subjective. Is it not already wrong? Wrongly painted?
But
Is it already?
the painting can be merged.
It could be
Okay,
mild. Yeah, it could. It could have been
it get
mild.
worse. It get worse. Okay. Oh, he's just joining us now. Akinamola Adeboye. Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Faj.
Morning.
Bosun, good morning. Nice to see
Morning, my
you once
brother.
again. Mr. T, good morning,
Before,
sir. How are you,
Good
sir?
morning. Good morning.
Akinamola, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, I don't want you to rest before I challenge you. You publicly you accused me last week that you know where I'm coming from. You know where I'm coming from. As I want to find out where am I coming from? Where do you think I'm coming from? Based on what we are discussing, where do you think? I want to clear it. I want to clear it publicly. Just as you have cloud me publicly. What do you mean by you know where I'm coming from? Where am I coming from? Oh yeah, over to you.
Well, Uncle Faj, I've never seen you to look at this government and say anything good about it,
Ah,
Ah,
or any government. Yes. Or
Only
anything
government
bro.
government.
possible.
Yes,
Only
or any
government
government. No,
possible.
no, I've never heard you say, okay, oh, maybe let's give it to them. They are trying in this aspect or something like that. Um, and
Okay.
you know, I just feel that sometimes it's a little bit unfair on our part to how do I put it? To think it is always easy to sit on that to be on that seat. Although they ask for it, yes, but sometimes I want to give them a little bit of
I think
room,
that was nice.
just a little bit of room.
Okay, Akindamola, let me educate you. Because
Okay, sir.
getting to know one another, I don't think you have known me more than a year. And I've been writing, my column I've been writing it since 1994. That's like,
I've been following you ever before that, sir. I've
much
been following you
as
ever before that.
okay, much as I have issues with a lot of things that government do over the years. I'm not
Yes,
a
sir.
mad person. And anything
No, no,
government
no.
does is always it's always wrong, wrong, wrong. No, that's a mischaracterization. No, I'm apolitical. I'm very, very pro people, and most governments are very, very nonsensical. They don't do the right thing by people, you know. So you have to speak from what I observe and what I'm going through. Now, I'm a Nigerian. For instance, they talk about they've spent 130 something billion on on indigent or vulnerable people. And we keep on saying it, even when Marcel was there. Do we know anyone that benefited from it? We don't. We don't.
Yeah.
So I want to, it's not because I want to be flippant or just be devil's advocate or just be
Critical.
wicked person and all that, or just hypercritical. No, it's from the point of we could do it much better than this. We could do it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, your situation is understandable. I get where you're coming from now, but you need to work on it.
Okay,
Where is it?
where am I
Where
coming
is he
from, sir?
coming? Where is
Where am
he
I coming
coming
from,
from?
sir? Where am I coming from, sir? Where am I coming from, sir?
Where is he coming from?
You appear to be quick. You
Well,
appear to be quick to judge. You appear to be quick to judge. And when you love something, you stand very strongly by it. I appreciate that. But we have our guest. He's online, on time, and like a professional as he is. We'll take a short break and come back to him. We'd like to hear more from him. The man we call, okay, no, let me keep until we come back. We'll take a short break
alright.
now. Good morning to you.
Hey, Fred, good morning. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Thank you, Femi. Yeah. And good morning
Yeah.
to other persons.
Yes, there is Tokunbo Ojekunle here.
Yo,
Bosun is here. Before
Uh, I,
hi,
I
my
hope, I
brother.
hope,
Welcome.
I hope, I hope, I hope pidgin is allowed.
I hope what is allowed.
Pigeon, because I said how now.
Yes, it's okay.
Yes,
We
sir.
don't speak so we don't have
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
We launch you now.
and well done too.
Thank you.
We are back, and this is still the Vintage Talkshow with Faj and friends. And we'll take a short break from trending issues, Niger trends. And indeed, what we're going to talk about is also trending. It also is a Nigerian issue. Let's talk about what? Okay? Now, our guest this morning is one of Nigeria's most respected journalists and media mentors, a man whose 4 decade career has shaped generations across print, broadcast, and digital storytelling. From The Guardian and This Week magazine, I used to pick to watch him and his colleagues work as I was struggling to be a reporter, to be a newsman. So, founding the journalism clinic, he has built a reputation for excellence and integrity in the craft. Now, as he prepares for Appreciation Day on Wednesday, 22nd of October, a special event celebrating Nigerian journalism elders aged 70 and above. We sit down with him to reflect on legacy, gratitude, and the timeless values that keep the newsroom alive. Welcome to the Vintage Talk Show. Taiwo Obe. Before we call him T. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning again.
You are reputed to
Morning.
be one of the finest and greatest copy editor in the country or in the continent. Uh, do you subscribe to that or you shy from that?
That I'm one of what? One of, well, I mean,
One of, is the finest copy editor in Africa.
I've been told.
As you let's talk
I've
about
been told.
appreciation day.
I've been told,
Okay?
and I think the way to look at it is that I um, I joined the Guardian newspaper in 1982, and I was employed as a reporter researcher, but I ended up as a sub editor, and I was sub editing 16 pages every week of the Guardian Sunday supplement, and that's
Mm.
how it all started. So, um, and I learned under the feet of great people like Edio, Ladbone, Femi Kuta. Uh,
Mm,
so yes, I think I've paid my dues, and I think that's been factual. The others is just interpretation, whether I've been one of the greatest, but I don't try. I try, sha.
okay. You don't, indeed,
You
you
don't
have
try.
tried. Appreciation Day. Appreciation Day. I don't know. I mean, you invited some of us who are not up to that age. And so we're wondering, what are we doing there? We are dealing with grandees of journalism. What is it all
Yes,
about, appreciation?
the whole idea, number one, is to celebrate these great people. Uh, because these guys wake up, start listening to the radio, just to the BBC, VON, and then they go and do their own thing. And they might be there for 24 hours
Mm.
and trying to ensure that the people are well informed, well educated, and well entertained. They don't, it wasn't for them about the money, about fame. It was just to get the job going. And often they are forgotten. Often they are not celebrated. Often they are not honored. And so the whole idea of the appreciation day is to say, look, we are thanking you for all that you have done over the years. The oldest of them all, Uncle Sam, was 90 on the 13th of June. And Benson Donije on that same day of 13th of June was 89. So we have quite some of them, and a few of them just died. Dr. Kolade just died. Dr. Donya died. So we don't want them to uh, just start pegging and then we don't know how to say thank you. So that's the whole idea of the appreciation day. And for younger ones like us who are going to be there, is to just also listen to them as they reflect, as they reminisce, and see how we can also tap a few things from what they have done. We're also going to have some academics there, hoping that we can have the town and gown collaborations, so that some of them can also be invited to teach, to interact with students and all of that. So that is a package, and I believe that in the few hours that we are going to be there, it will be a really, really memorable day.
Mm.
Well, we really look
Quite,
forward to that
yeah,
day.
laudable, laudable.
Lovely to meet and greet greats like Sama Mukapimu, Bimbo
Yeah.
Luyede. I can't
Yes.
remember. I mean, I can't collect all the names. I saw a list, a flyer list, almost like 60 faces. How
Yeah.
are they really
Yeah.
going to be there live? They are going to
Oh,
really work with
definitely.
the
Oh,
all.
definitely. They are not just going to be there. They are going to be. We have 10 of them coming from Ibadan that morning.
Mm.
Wow.
Banji Ogundele, Alagba Bamiji Ojo, Ambassador Farombi,
Wow.
uh,
Wow.
quite a number of them coming from Ibadan, coming from Abeokuta, coming from Abuja, Onyema Ogochukwu. Yeah, they are all going to be there. At least from assurances that I've had, they are excited to be there. They are really excited to be there. For them, I think it's also, uh, if nothing else, an opportunity to reunite with those they have worked with in the past. Some of them. I mean, General Kewachuku was in West Africa pilot daily service before he went to join the army. He had done some great work,
Mm,
in journalism before he went to join the
Mm-hmm,
army.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He's excited to be there, to be among his old colleagues, Mrs. Helen Obiageli, all of them. They are warming up. So for me, uh, I just want to thank God for putting the idea in my subconscious and
great,
helping us get those to execute it. And for those of
great.
us who are going to be there, I'm sure it's going to be an exciting day.
Mm.
Okay. One more bit before we release you to go. Is
Thank
this
you.
Ah, Fudge, we have questions. So,
for my own? Okay, let me just throw this in. I didn't recollect seeing anyone from entertainment. We have oldies too. We have, I don't know if Nadia Yodeji is there. It's over 70.
Oh,
Then,
Ladi, unfortunately, will not be there because he told me he's not going to be available on that day. We had
mm,
oh, look, I had a lot of interaction with these people. And he particularly said, this is a day he would have loved to be there. We had a back and forth. I was like, look, we can't not, because he also lives around the Ogba there.
Mhm.
But he won't be in Lagos on that day.
Just
So
checking.
there are quite a number of people who have excused themselves, Tunde Fagbele, Sule Abu, who are either abroad or doing one thing or the other on that day. You know, I mean, if
Okay,
we
Mr.
were able
T.
to gather all of them, that all will not contain us. But I
It's
interacted with
true.
quite a number of them, and those who cannot come, they've also sent goodwill messages that we are going to read there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mr. T,
I'm looking forward
let's go to
to.
it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. T, are
But
you still asking a question? I allow guests to
yeah,
speak.
a brief one. Just yeah, a line of commendation and a question quickly. Theo, I want to thank you for this great idea. It's so laudable. And I must
Thank
confess
you.
that for a long time, some of us had sat down wondering where are those unions, those big names that have guarded us over time. Are these guys going to be left to go just like that? No applauses, no commendation. But this is really good. I must commend you for it.
Thank you.
I want to ask though, that how have you been able to hold on to the logistics because you mentioned some names coming from out of Lagos Center and all that, and I see there's a lot of hard work. And I would pray that those big names are there. Unlike when we have situations where awards are given and people are asking, does this person merit it? But from your experience and age, you would understand what I'm saying and understand also that people who are worth it should be really celebrated. Don't leave any name out. That's my idea, if possible.
Okay, so let me tell you, at least for those coming from Ibadan, Abeokuta, uh, we are getting we are putting them on the train, the first train that morning, which we have arranged. Everything is been done. They are also they are also going to get themselves in the station as early as possible, and we are also picking them up at the station in Agege, and then we are getting back to the station after the event. What I can tell you is that these old people are really, really, really delighted to come to this event.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
one of them, um, I mean, is on a wheelchair and he says, "I am coming."
Wow.
Yes, he told me he's coming, and he said, "Look, get me a space for my caregiver to come too." And I'm like, "Look, if you have 10 caregivers, we'll create a space for them." You know,
Yeah.
uh, one has a visual challenge. It says, "I am coming, you, I'm coming. I'm coming with
Wow.
my caregiver. I'm coming with." So it's going to be a deeply touching day as well. Get ready to catch the feeling.
Uncle
Okay,
Faj,
If you can.
definitely.
Uncle Faj, please, one more thing, please. One more thing, please. Uh,
Yes.
I, yeah, Uncle Phil,
Did you say uncle? I'm not an uncle. I'm just you.
okay, okay. For the sake of where I come from and my culture, I can't call you just CEO. So
Well,
Uncle CEO.
okay. All right. Thank you.
Now, really, I'm excited and I'm delighted that this is coming up. I'm amazed that this is. I must confess, this is the first time I'm hearing about this, and I think some of us. that are younger, we would have liked to key in into this, because you mentioned some names that from way past we have been reading about them, reading about their names and stuff like that one, and here you are bringing
Mm.
this together, and it's a laudable and a very very good one coming from your angle. And I would like to say that maybe in the next edition, maybe you should just put it out there for some of us, so that we can be a little bit more intentional about contributing and celebrating these people before, like you rightly said, before they go. Because some of you are still here now, some of them are just a little bit very soon now they will go, and that's life. But we want to keep on celebrating these people, because like I told a friend yesterday, he called in from outside the country and he said that we are not celebrating people enough, except especially those that have been the foundation and founding fathers of some of the
Mm.
sectors in Nigeria. And I thank you for putting this together. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. That's why Faj will be there. That's why Talks will be there, and quite a number of younger people. Next time you will be there.
Younger
Thank you,
people.
sir.
All right.
Younger
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
people.
much. Thank you, Faj. Thank
All the
you,
best.
Talks. Thank you.
Then,
Thank you very much.
let's
Thank
go.
you.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's that's quite. The list is quite formidable. There's very massive number of people. Some names
Mm.
I can't even remember. Okay, we are going back to our story. Please let me get Bosun to come back. Oh. Actually, I want to let your journalism go. Okay, that was EO Taiwo Bay, the everything journalism, the journalism film mentor and all. Appreciating day for veterans. I mean, so, I mean, properly spoken, veterans of the journalism industry in Nigeria. Same Wednesday, the NIJ, Nigerian Institute of Journalism, for the Cincinnati BBC. That's good idea. Good idea. Okay, we're back to Niger. Before we even do so, I remember, if you get, I was going to tell you, I didn't see any news about, did you hear that Annie Lydia, you know, as a new man now in their life.
No, no.
Because I didn't hear the story. I listened to you and Momola didn't write anything. So he now has someone called Samki Jerry, you know, and they were captured by Mosifaka journalists during the week.
Thank you for surprising me. Daddy, I can't see just feel like being a lover, but it's actually
You
surprising.
know who they call Sam
But is it Jerry?
is
Yes.
this one? Maybe you.
Because I
What
know
I wrote that
Swanky.
is Samki Jerry.
It is Swanky Jerry.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
I know that they are friends, but they now come there to say something surprising me.
Ah, maybe it's your people that have elevated them to boyfriend and girlfriend. Maybe they are still just friends, you know. But now she's single, Abby.
Yes,
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, when they
Anyway,
say that,
to follow up on the story, let's see whether is figment of somebody's imagination or is going down. Anyway, next story, please go ahead.
government has dismissed claims that is scrapped the unified tertiary matriculation examination. In a statement, the Education Ministry reaffirmed that JAMB remains the only body legally authorized to coordinate university admissions in Nigeria. The ministry said no such direct decision to abolish this whatever it is. It urged the government to implement the reform. It added that reforms like establishing math requirements and said they are meant to fund outcomes, not replace JAMB central admission rules.
I was surprised when I saw the news.
Fudge, you're going to help us with that content.
We can hardly hear you.
Okay.
I couldn't.
Who was going to
Wow.
hear from you?
Yeah.
Wow.
The reception is
It's very poor today.
is it, can you hear them from the studio, please?
No, I can't.
I
I
think
can't.
I'm
I can't. I can't. No, I can't. I can't. The problem is from the studio.
It's from the studio.
Yeah, the studio. The
the
problem is from
the audio as well. Yes.
Yeah. It's breaking and wow.
Oh. All through everything Isife had been reading and presenting, I couldn't pick a word from it.
Wow.
She's
even when
there,
I
but
joined
she's
it
not.
was-
Yeah.
I think the studio has a connection problem this morning.
Oh yeah, it does. It sure does. Sure does. I think you can hold a while for them. You know, the issue of paying back to people who have done greatly in their industries, Aidamola, is very key. You know, we just don't allow those people to come and go.
Are you here
You
now?
know,
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my system. Just
you've been off completely, Fudge. For about 4 minutes or so.
network. In the network, I just put
It's
on
a
like
network.
10 and it's telling me that we are still. One day we have to do a story on these telcos and their data. It's horrendous.
We won't do the story. We will tell the story.
You say, well, whatever, just communicate.
Uncle Pat, someone was saying that what we now have is voodoo data.
Wow. Okay, the point I was trying to make about it, Jump, I was rumoured that Jump was cancelled and has been scrapped as the admission body, the sole admission body, and the federal government says a lot of bull crap. That the reforms like relaxing the maths requirement for our students were not meant to expand access. It's not meant to expand and to replace our central admission role. And I like the fact that there's no requirement, mathematics requirement again for our students. Because what are they going to use mathematics for? The reason why they are all their life they are running away from math and they want them to go and do. You want to read English, history, philosophy, theater art. What are you requiring mathematics for? It doesn't make sense.
Uncle Fudge, for me, it does make sense. It does make sense because
How does it make sense?
no, why I say it makes sense is that some of these courses you don't practice them past that. you get into an industry where you have to do critical thinking, where you have to do analysis and stuff like that one. And math is
You don't have
a
to have
major.
to do that.
No, sir. Funny enough, we mentioned philosophy, and if you don't have a foundation in math, I can tell you, you can't be a graduate of philosophy because mathematics, the foundation of mathematics is logic. That is where maths came from.
I think the federal government.
And if you don't understand logic, how can you now pass philosophy? Because
The
we had
argument is neither here nor there. You can stop this. You can stop the argument.
I think the problem we have is the word and name called mathematics. That's the problem we have. If they can just give that course or discipline another name, change the name, you will see how easy it will be. I'm not kidding about it. Just think of changing the title of the discipline. Because honestly, we all need it. But anybody, a lawyer needs it, but not to pass, not for it to be so highly graded. You understand? There are some courses you can take for, I don't know how we call those kind of courses, like a general paper sort of thing. Because you are going to own your business in future, you know about calculation, knowing median and mean situations.
I agree with the federal government. It will not be a requirement for humanity. But if you want to, you can learn. You have done it up to secondary school. Okay, you are part or you are failed. You have gone through it. So any critical thinking you want to use, you can use it later. Why should it be a reason to enter university?
Requirement.
I agree with the federal government. At least, Akinamola, you can see me agree now. Next story. Okay, let's look at there's this there's, there's this I don't know how to frame it. You guys, I'm sure you can hear me. Okay. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has dismissed Senator Ojekunle's claim that some Nigerian pilots smoke Indian hemp before flight. The NCAA described the allegation as false and misleading, saying all pilots undergo strict medical and drug tests before being certified to fly. Uh, the Director General said random drug and alcohol screenings are routine and that no pilot operates without valid medical clearance. They corrected Kalu's claim that modern aircraft take off automatically, stressing that takeoffs remain purely manual operations. Okay, you know. I hope you read Kalu's statement. Kalu was speaking as a former owner of Slok Airline. You remember that he owned Slok Airline one time.
Yeah.
Okay, and he said that most Nigerian pilots are flying under the influence of cannabis. He spoke in plenary, so they can't sue him. He spoke in plenary in the Senate. And he said he personally witnessed cases of pilots who appeared unfit and were not properly checked by aviation authorities. This is what got the NCAA annoyed. He said he urged them to intensify random drug tests and medical screening, not just regulated ones. It just be randomly and all that. So I asked someone, I told someone, I said, this is what Carlos said. I said, it's normal now. To fly that thing, you have to shark. Now, you can't fly that thing, you have
as Yoruba said, "Orishoju lásán now." How can you just go up there and be
But
normal?
funny enough, maybe because he generalized, because these things he's saying is true. Funny enough, it's true.
Hmm.
It's not to fly. It's just that it has become a culture with nowadays. You take
A culture.
something, yeah, it has become a culture. At the car park, they will tell the driver not to speed. But you will see the driver, he will get to the next filling station in the guise of I want to fill up the tank. He will go behind, he will go and take something. It's just to feel high. That's all. It's just the highness.
Hmm.
And it has permitted the society now. It's just the highness. Seriously.
Hmm.
So Senator Kanu knows what he's talking about. Maybe because he just pulled everything together. So that's why they are. Because if they really really want to do it, let them conducting random drug tests and they will see what they will come up with. Or they set up an independent body to conduct random drug tests on those people. They will see what they come up with.
Hmm.
Just like footballers. Sometimes you just hear, oh, a name just gets pulled out for taking a drug. It's not that he's not a high performer, he can perform, but it has just become a habit with him. This other young guy, the other day when they tested him and he came positive and he was suspended. I mean, everybody was shocked, but we all know that he likes partying, he likes, and he's a high performer. It's not as if you can play. Even if you take a drug from now to tomorrow, you can play, you can play. But it's just that it just gives him a high feeling. That's all. So they should on this.
You
He
go
knows what
high.
he's talking
Go high to fly high. That's a very
about. Yeah.
dangerous combination. Please, on these people, MCA should not say, have you talking rubbish, this and that. No, please, do random tests. People's lives
They should take it seriously. They should take it seriously.
seriously that they might probably like say some things, and yes, Kalu can talk, oh, yeah, we know. Kalu can say things, but don't take anything for granted, please. Do random things. Like Akintamola said, they just want to go high, and they are going on a journey where there is no bus stop, there is no parking lot. Let me rest and let me rest in mid flight.
People's lives, people's lives are in danger.
Anything, there is no place. So, okay, this is our next
I
story.
think they should
I
take
don't
it
know if you can see
seriously.
this. Yes, the number to call is 0913 You are still on Niger Trend. Join us. Let's hear your views. 0913 Akintamola, I want to hear your views on this. Edo State Governor, Monday Okpebolo, has directed his commissioners and aides to wear outfits branded with President Bola Tinubu's insignia as a mark of loyalty. Speaking during the swearing of new cabinet members in Benin, the governor warned that any commissioner attending meetings without the Asiwaju cap will be turned back. Okpebolo, who credited his electoral victory to Tinubu's support, urged him to serve with integrity and avoid corruption. Said appointments were based on merit and performance, no political patronage. Okay, before I make any statement or do anything, any gesture at all, Akintamola, I want to hear your views on this.
Uncle Pa, it's funny. We discussed this yesterday because I was 2-3 hours with my friends, and the whole thing is just utter rubbish. And like you said, it's unfortunate, but these people didn't come from heaven; they came from us, and we
Mm,
encourage this kind of behavior. Not everybody, yes, but the society encourages it. If you had appointed them on merit, you won't talk down on them because
Yeah.
you know they know what they are doing. But it was just purely based on man, no man. So who do you have there? Okay, we are going to, governance is not an exact science. But here, it is not for us. Despite the whole exposure, what we have here is that we have a culture of impunity. Once you get into power, just do anyhow you like, and people will take it. But I can assure you, sir, even though you start from now to tomorrow, people in the State, especially if they are not in opposition, they will never say anything wrong with this. They will never say anything wrong with this. The people that are claiming to fight for, not party members, they will never say anything wrong with this. And that is the sadness about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because we are not talking about ourselves now. We're talking about the people it directly affects. If they don't say anything wrong in it, why should I be shouting myself hoarse on it? Because it beggars belief that you can ask adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
Present age and time. That's the next thing. Like you about to say, she look for me.
I was going to say that, like, I mean, are we that less busy? We have no idea, no focus. I mean, I don't see how that works for me.
Anyway, the comment is in my article this morning in this day. I don't have anything to add. I call it the funeral of state dignity. It's so sad. Anyway,
Okay.
this story, this statement, former Ekiti governor Ayo Fayose says Peter Obi remains the only credible opposition voice in Nigeria. Speaking on channels, Fayose said the Labour leader commands public attention, unlike others such as Atiku Abubakar. He however maintained that no one can defeat Bola Tinubu in 2027. Fayose dismissed the emerging coalition of ADC as going nowhere and revealed that they rejected an offer of appointment for Tinubu despite supporting him personally. Right? And then here is this one. I want to tie it with this another story here. It says the Labour Party has downplayed speculation that it will be with the 2027 presidential election. The party's national secretary, Umar Farouk, said on Trust TV that Obi is only enjoying media attention and has shown no interest in running again. He accused the opposition of being too weak to challenge the ruling APC, while a leaked internal memo blamed the APC for stealing Labour Party's leadership crisis. The memo also revealed deep frustration over the party's failure to hold congresses and the national convention 445 days after its interim committee was appointed. One says Peter Obi is the only opposition leader that what they saw. I mean, throwing jab at Atiku Abubakar. The other report says Labour Party is said Obi is just having fun. That is not going, he's not going to contest anywhere. Oh, politicians, I don't know what to make of it.
I love that man, Fayose. I love him. He's a realist. I love him. He's unlike others. They will like their teeth. I love him for that because he actually knows what he's talking about. Obi on his own, not with the party. Obi on his own, yeah, I think he constitutes a good opposition figure on his own, not with any party. But the unfortunate thing is that in Nigeria now, everybody wants to take advantage, wants to become an opportunist just to ride on that wave. Nobody wants to build organically and build towards the future. They want it now, and that has always been our problem. A Tinubu that has been building from way past, where we are every other person around. Everybody just wants to take advantage of everything, and that is why there is no credible opposition now. If people had been building, they've not been cutting corners, they've been building, there would have been a credible opposition by now. But nobody is ready to build again. Everybody just wants to ride on something so that we can just catapult ourselves into government and wonder. It does every other part of the world. It doesn't happen like that. So why should it not happen in Nigeria?
Hmm. Okay. Uh,
But of
Mr.
course,
T and
the opportunity is right on point.
few minutes ago. I just want to get your views on what's going to happen on Monday. What do you think happened on Monday? This free African movement, the government, police went to court. The court refused them that the protest will go ahead. On
Fudge,
October 20th,
Fudge, the audio from your end is not sharp enough for me.
Enough. It's not sharp enough. I'm
There's
not
a lot,
hearing you.
yeah. I'm sorry, I can't really make it out.
Go ahead
The
again,
whole
sir.
I
back.
was referring to the October 20th, the proposed protest for free Nnamdi Kanu by Sowore and other groups. Police went to court, and the court said the protest is go ahead. What do you think, especially remembering that October 20, remember, is associated with the NSAS protest of 2020, which ended quite very, very unsavory. What do you think? What would be your sentiment towards this Monday event?
Uh, yeah, if I can make it right, you're talking about the movement, the protest coming up for Nnamdi Kanu. Am I right? Yes. I think honestly that care must be taken. Nothing stops them from actually doing a protest. I've always said that. It's free, it's a fundamental human right. You can come out and say what you feel. And I believe that the government that we run today, okay, gives allowances for that. However, from past experiences, okay, this audio is big. I hope you can hear me because I can't hear myself even here. Now, from past experiences and what you said before, what you heard before, it turns out to be ugly at the end of the day. Nnamdi Kanu's case is a very sensitive case, very, very sensitive. And yes, we need to be mindful of how collectively the government handles or manages the protest. And however, I also feel that communication and dialoguing matters a lot in case of protest. That you are communicating with protesters or you want to hold a kind of peace meeting with them doesn't say you've lost it as a government. It's not about ego tripping. It's about the lives of people. If people are very adamant about something, think about it, look into it, and let's know exactly where you are going in a case like this. Showore and Co, you can look at it again from the different angle. Why should they be the ones pleading for this now, asking for this now? The question is this, okay? Don't we think it is important to address this case now? Now that we are thinking of amnesties and come, yeah, and we are having different people on the list now. Isn't it the right time for us to look into it? I think we should be mindful. And when the protests are on for law enforcement agents, we need to be very careful in managing the protests of protesters. I know there used to be a code. They don't go out with arms and all that. They make sure they give them a designated area to do their protest. I don't know if that still holds, but we need to be very, very armed and ready, because I just don't like the scene. It's going to be a repeat of what we've had in the past, and then I pray it doesn't get too out of the radar control. That's what I think.
Thank you. I have a caller. Oh, the voices are jamming.
Yeah.
Okay, I lost. I was trying to raise a call. The caller came in a number of times, but your voice we appear to be a disparity. Let me try again. He's back. Hello, good morning. Yes, I can hear you now. Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yeah. Okay.
Sir?
I don't think we are failures of the country because all the noise against the action of the president and what support of it, even though I don't like the people behind the corner, people do all kinds of people. First of all, we have the social discretion, people going by the law. Whatever the go to or the judges, everyone, everyone in the court process of that law, the president has overruled them. Yes, president of what the president of the so it's either we like it or we don't like it. Then if we don't like it, then we can change it. We can change it. When somebody is yes or no. So if you now say all the people who have been found out, you want to reject all of them. And what would they literally say? What is because the Babala will be pastor, they are follow up the case of the, the rest of the Tateto. So we need to let us break up the case. Somebody else before. If you have been called to go through this, to go to this, you can be killed immediately. In that way, you can't control it. Somebody who was not those authority can't control that for how many years, or somebody who never come and find out whether political or not. Therefore, later on, if you don't see that went down, I don't know whether you saw that. I'm sure if you saw that, maybe you could have really changed the title of your thing. You know, he has a high five. That high five goes anywhere. Oh, this is the governor. And I think I'm governor. This is the governor. I told you, you know the rest. Yeah. Yeah, for long. Yeah. Yeah, in the not for the type of politics or follow up the politician who have actually done nothing to the people to create the nutrient in the land. We all force the people to thank you. We must hear the cap of the Mr. President. What good does it done for people to elevate? So I'm just people will be happy for him because the propaganda himself. And absolutely because of because people let us see all the values that we are giving in the world. As I said, what they are doing. Say, whether government, this government, people that will pillars. I are telling that so much. They are not serious about it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you heard him. He spoke at length about. Did you hear him? So I won't
Not
waste my
quite
time.
much. No, no, don't worry. Let's go on. But I didn't hear.
Sorry about that. We'll get it better next week. It was quite very very uh,
Ah,
hard, landed hard on Pueblo. They say he has a hype man, someone that goes around to hype him to introduce him. You know how they do to artists. Another has a level he has gone. And was that what we are now discussing and all that. Then he mentioned about the prerogative of mercy, that things should be done right and all that. And he mentioned the issue of what again? Anyway, he spoke his mind very forcefully about that, and God help us. We have a few more minutes to go. Akintamola, I didn't get your view on the issue we spoke last.
Yeah, on the protest, I think we need to be very very careful because are the protesters the same ones that had the antecedents of burning down properties when they were protesting, but with taxpayers' money. are the protesters the same one that you give them an inch and they want to take a mile? Then I don't know. This has degenerated so much, so that I feel it's not a shure or a teacher that should be leading a protest for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The issues are all getting muddled up in just purely politics, just purely politics. Because I have been following the case, and I can see that even from the part of the man that is jailed, he seems not willing to go ahead with the case in court. They just want him released. What what comes to mind is there no accountability? Because we could hear him burn down, kill. People have been named. The same argument we are making for people that have been granted presidential pardon. Doesn't it apply to him too? When you release him, so the families of those that have been killed, what are they going to say? Because what is source for the goose should also be source for the gander here. And like I said, all these things are now exact science. Have you gone around to gauge people's opinion, especially people that have been hurt? What will be their take on the release of this man? Because it's not everything is now played on the altar of politics. That's why we need to be very careful. That's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. T, we are calling today. It's already we need to say our buys. Is this secret? Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
We're about to close shop. Okay, let's hear your final word today.
Bye to everybody who is here and see from you all next week. Enjoy your weekend.
If you guys on the other line can hear me, it's Akindamola. It's time to say bye bye. Well, Akindamola said it's bye bye. The line I shut down. Mr. If you can hear me, final word today.
Yeah, thanks for being there with us. We wish you the best. Have a pleasant week. And by next week, the audios and everything will be set for us. Better transmission. Good morning.
Okay, Akindamola, you take back. Okay, your final word.
Okay. Thank you everybody for listening in, and have a lovely weekend. Thank you.
Yeah, we wish you the same here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay blessed. Have a great weekend. And see you next week. That is great. Bye. Mr. T, later. Oh, go. Mariwa.